Hey y'all, Bridget Bartlett here with My Vision Agency, and today I want to show you how to create your first voice AI agent. I'm going to show you how to create the prompt and how to test the prompt all in today's training. So the very first thing you need to do is access your HighLevel account. You want to go to the AI agents and you want to click here to create your first agent. If you don't have a HighLevel account, you could go to myvisionagency.com. You can actually create a HighLevel account here. Or if you're a current HighLevel customer and you'd like to join our reseller program, you can do that here. If you're not quite sure, you have questions, you can actually join our free community, access open office hours, 60 plus AI tools, 500 free leads, and all of the training courses that I've done here. Just simply register here. So when we are creating our first agent, we want to give our agent a name. My agent's name is Maggie, but for the sake of this training, let's just say Cindy is the name. And we want to give our business name here. So I'm going to say My Vision Agency. And we can choose the language that we want to use. We can also choose the voice that we want our AI to respond in. You can also click here to test out the different voices. So let's test this one.
In the stillness of contemplation, the universe whispers its secrets, waiting only for a heart that is open enough to listen.
Okay, that is really, really funny. And let's go ahead and choose that one. You want to choose your time zone here. This is only available for inbound calling. Outbound calling will come soon. You also have your initial message here. Hey, you've reached, and it's going to default to whatever the name of your location is. You can see up here, my location is MVA Demo. This is just a demo account. And so that's why it's saying you have reached MVA Demo. Mine actually says, how can I help make your vision a reality today? So you can get really creative. You can also use custom values here if you want to when creating your agent's initial message. You also have some advanced functions here. Just remember, when you are using the voice AI, you have two different costs involved. You have the cost for your phone service and the minutes being used. Then you have the AI credits. If you have the unlimited AI employee, you just pay one flat price, and then you're just paying for the voice. So you have the call time limit, you have the response time, which is normal, brisk, or fast, and then you have some idle time here. So this means that the AI agent will remind the contact after a fixed time of silence during the call. So we're going to say 8 seconds here and confirm those settings there. Okay, and let's go ahead and click next. Now you'll see that we have the knowledge base that we can select, and we talked about that yesterday. I'm just going to go ahead and select the one that we have. And then you can actually choose when you want this knowledge base to be used. So this is the default message here. Use this knowledge base if the user asks any questions about the business, services, products, contact details, or any relevant information that requires accessing the business wiki to provide accurate and up-to-date information. So this right here tells you exactly what needs to be in your knowledge base. So you can either train it with your links or you can train it with manually entering your FAQs. Now you have the information that you want the agent to gather from the contact over the call. You can choose the name here. You can choose the email, the address, the contact's issue. I typically don't collect the address, but you may have a business that does require that. So you just want to make sure that you're being mindful of your strategy, your specific business, and making sure to check the boxes that have the information that you want to collect. You also can have this option here, add call summary, as a note to the contact that puts it in their profile notes section. And you can even trigger workflows when the call is completed here. Now you can choose to receive an email notification once the call has been completed. You can also toggle this off if you don't want the notification, but you can notify all admins, all users, the contact's assigned user, specific users, or you can even put a custom email address in here if you want to. I'm just going to toggle this off. And when you switch to advanced mode, you'll see that you have the ability to add your prompt here. Now, there's already in the basic mode a pre-built prompt that you can use. So if you're completely intimidated by the whole prompting process, you do have this prompt here that will help you get started very quickly. You can also set up different agent actions here. So if you click there, you'll see that in the call, you can transfer the call, you can trigger a workflow, you can send a text message, you can update the contact field, You can book appointments, and you do have custom actions, which means that you can actually add webhooks and you can send data in and you can send data out from the voice AI. Before I go too much further into this, you'll see we do have this prompt area here. And this is really what I want to focus on today, showing you how to create your own custom prompts so that this bot acts as you want it to act. And you can actually test it, because that's really the challenging part when it comes to creating AI bots like the voice AI or conversation AI. For right now, I'm just going to keep that as is, and let's go ahead and click next. And once we've created the bot there, we need to choose our phone number. Now, this is a demo account. I don't have a phone number available in this account, but you would want to connect the phone number that you want this specific bot or this agent to be using when it is answering the call. Okay, so remember, you need to have your own phone number that you can purchase here. If you have multiple agents, you want to have multiple phone numbers. So each voice agent needs to have its own phone number. Now, right now we're on the basic plan, which is pay per use. You can see that here, but we do have the unlimited plan. Every agency has an unlimited plan that you can use for the AI employee. Now, I'm not going to select a number here, but I could buy one if I wanted to. I can also choose to enable the AI agent as a backup phone number, or I can set working hours for this agent. And I talked more about this in detail in yesterday's training, so if you missed that, definitely go back and check that out. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and save now. And now you'll see that we have our agent named Cindy here, and we need to actually give Cindy a better prompt. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go into the community tab. If you're a member in our reseller program, you will see over here the GHL AI expert. So this is my custom GPT that I've built for you guys to help you create your prompts for both the voice and the conversation AI. Now, when you click there, it's going to open up your Chat GPT account. You do have to have a Chat GPT account. It will work on the free one. But when you click that link and you open up my custom GPT, it'll walk you through the steps of creating that prompt. So let's go ahead and click here to get started. Welcome. I'm so excited to help you set up your Go High Level AI today. We'll go step by step together. No rush, no overwhelm. To kick things off, could you tell me which AI you'd like to set up first? So we're working on the voice AI. So I'm just going to copy this to make it simple, and we can paste it in here and go ahead and enter. Fantastic choice. Voice AI is a powerful tool to make sure every call is handled smoothly. Let's start with a quick check. Have you logged into your Go High Level account and navigated to the voice AI settings? And from this point on, what I'm going to do is use the little microphone here, because this makes it so much easier. Okay, so I'm going to click here. Yes, I have logged into my account and I've created the voice AI. I just need help creating the prompt. Okay, great job. You're already ahead of the game. Well done for creating your voice AI. Now let's make sure your phone number is set up and your basic settings are configured, like business hours and call forwarding if needed. Can you confirm for me, is your voice AI connected to a phone number? And are your call settings ready? Now, this is a demo account, so I'm going to say yes. Yes, everything is set up and we're ready to go. All right, amazing work. You're moving through this like a pro. Now, let's define your voice AI's personality. So it sounds like your brand on the phone. Can you tell me, what name do you want to give your voice AI and what tone should it have? For example, friendly, professional, casual, energetic. So we named it Cindy. So I'm going to say Cindy. And we'll just go ahead and choose friend. I'm just copying and pasting this, but I could speak it if I want to. And actually, I do like to speak it most of the time. Perfect. I love it. Your voice AI will be named Cindy, and she'll have a friendly tone. Great choice. Now let's craft Cindy's voice AI prompt so she knows exactly what to say and do on calls. I'll share a ready-to-use template you can copy and tweak for your business. Here's a customizable voice AI prompt. So it says copy from here. So already we have our prompt, but let's say that we actually want to use this prompt to do the selling for us. So let's go ahead and tell the voice AI. Now you could tell it to book appointments. You could tell it to do the selling for you, whatever you want this voice AI to do. It doesn't have a preset agenda. This is just preset with everything about the voice and conversation AI so that you can build this however you want it to work. I actually would like you to create a prompt so that I can sell my services without actually speaking to anyone. I don't want to take any phone calls. The voice AI should handle all of the calls for future customers and for current customers. Got it? That's a smart approach and totally doable. We'll craft Cindy's prompt so she handles all incoming calls for both new and existing customers, provides info, collects details, and gives clear next steps, all without needing a human to pick up. Here's a tailored voice AI prompt you can copy and use. So the role, you are Cindy, a friendly AI assistant, your company name. You handle all phone calls and make sure every caller gets the help that they need without speaking to a live person. Now, remember, it's pulling the data from your knowledge base. So you don't need to feed in the prompt everything about your business. Your job is to answer all incoming calls, greet callers warmly, find out if they're a current customer, provide information about our services, collect their contact details, and guide them to the next steps, such as booking an appointment or visiting our website. The guidelines: always greet the caller and introduce yourself as Cindy. If they are a new or current customer, for new customers, ask their name, phone number, and email, explain what services we offer, and answer common questions. Offer to text or email them detailed information and booking links. For current customers, ask their name and reason for their call. If their request can be solved immediately, provide the answer. If not, collect their message and let them know someone will follow up soon. Always confirm the caller received any text or email you could send. Before ending the call, check if there's anything else you can assist with. So it says copy to here. Okay, so I love that it makes it really easy to know what part to copy. And then you also have instructions here. Please replace your company name with your business name. Once you've updated it, tell me, then I'll guide you through setting up Cindy's SMS and email follow-ups so callers get all the info they need automatically. So what it's telling me to do, copy from here to here. So I'm going to copy all of this, and we can do Control C to copy. Let's go back into our agent Cindy. Let's go to the agent goals. We need to switch back into advanced, and you'll see this information here for the prompt. So what we're going to do is remove all of this information, and we're going to do Control V to paste in our prompt. Now remember, it said that we need to change our company name here in the prompt. So I'm just going to highlight this and delete it. Now I can type in my company name, or I can use custom values here in the prompt. So in this case, I could use account name, and then now whatever my account is called, now in this case it would say MVA demo because I used that custom value. Then it will say, you are Cindy, a friendly AI assistant for MVA demo. That's everything that it asked us to do. I'm going to go ahead and save now. And we can go back to the prompt and we can say that we have updated it. Okay, so we've pasted in the prompt and updated the company name. We're ready to move forward. Fantastic, you're doing amazing, and Cindy is shaping up perfectly. Now let's set up Cindy's after call actions so she can send a text or emails automatically based on what the caller needs. Can you tell me what kind of follow-up info should Cindy send? For example, a booking link, service details, pricing, FAQs, anything else? I would actually like Cindy to follow up by asking if they have any additional questions and inviting them to join our free community for open office hours, courses, and to contact a live person. Brilliant idea. That makes Cindy super helpful and build your community. Love it. Here's a ready-to-go follow-up message Cindy can send automatically after each call. So again, it says copy from here. Hi, this is Cindy, your company's name, friendly AI assistant. Thank you for calling today. If you have any more questions, feel free to reply here anytime. Also, we'd love to invite you to join our free community. You'll get access to open office hours, helpful courses, and you can easily reach a live person whenever you need. Click here to join, and then it adds the community link. Thanks again. Have a wonderful day. So it tells us here, please replace your company name and the community link with your business name and the link to the community. Once you've customized this message, you'll set it as Cindy's SMS or email follow-up in your Go HighLevel voice settings. All right, so let's go back here now. And you'll see the setup actions that we want to add. However, what if we had no idea how to do that? What I want to do is go back to the GPT and I want to ask, where are the follow-up settings? Great question. You're so close. Let's find them together. And it tells you, go to settings, click on voice AI, open Cindy's voice AI. Look for after call actions or call outcome settings, depending on your version. This might be under actions, workflows, or follow up. Now, let's say I'm still confused and I still don't know where I need to put this. What I can actually do is create a screenshot. It doesn't matter what screenshot tool you're using. We'll just use this one for an example. And I'm just going to screenshot this whole image here. I'm going to copy this and I'm going to ask ChatGPT, where should I put this? Perfect. Thank you for sharing the screenshot. Looking at your screen, you're exactly where you need to be. So what I love about this, you guys, is no matter what your experience level is, you can use this custom GPT to walk through the process. You'll see from the instructions you have during the call and after the call, you can click here to set up your new actions. Once you have set all of this up, the next thing is you need to test it. Now, again, I don't have a demo number in here, but what you want to do is go ahead and select the phone number that your AI agent is going to be connected to, put your real phone number in here, make sure to put your country code as well, and then you want to call that number. When the number calls your phone, you answer it, it will ring, and then you will carry on as if you were having a normal conversation. Now, you want to use that transcript to retrain your AI. So let me show you what I mean. If you go into the actual conversation, you'll see here that you can view the transcript. All you need to do is copy all of this transcript. So I'm going to do Control-C to copy, and I want to take it back here, and I want to tell it. So I've set up my voice AI prompt, and I tested it, and I want to give you a transcript of the conversation so that you can revise the prompt to fix any mistakes that were made in the conversation to improve the flow. And then I'm going to just type out, are you ready? Yes, I'm ready for the full call transcript. So now I'm just going to paste that in. Thank you so much for sharing the transcript. This is incredibly helpful. Cindy did well overall, which is interesting because I did take a transcript from my actual account in a test call that I did. And so obviously Cindy's prompt is different, but now what it's doing is changing the prompt to accommodate for that conversation. And this is what you want to do on a regular basis for the first few months to really fine tune your prompt, because there's no way of really knowing what you need to have in your prompt until you're testing it with real world people who have real questions that you want your bot to answer. So it says here, thanks for sharing the script. This is really helpful. Cindy did well overall, but I see there are a few spots where we can tighten her flow, make her answers more natural, and ensure she always leads the caller smoothly, giving contact info before providing details and answers or links. So here's a polished version of Cindy's prompt based on the real conversation. So what you'd want to do is just copy all of this here and then take it back to your prompt area, paste it in, test again. When you test again, you're going to copy that transcript, you're going to paste it back in here, and then you're going to keep revising this prompt until it works exactly as you want it to work. And you can come back into this conversation as many times as you want to update and improve your prompt. Now, here's a little tip that I also wanted to share with you today. If you are using any of my other prompts and you want to incorporate this into another GPT, let me show you a super cool little trick when using ChatGPT. I'm using a custom GPT right now, but what if in the middle of this, I wanted to access another custom GPT that I have created or used. All you need to do is click the @ symbol. When you do that, you'll see that now you can utilize any of the custom GPTs that you have in your account that you can use in this thread as well. So let's say that I had not created my plans yet. And as you know, in our program, we focus on the 3 plans, the DIY, the done with you, and the done for you client. So let's say in the middle of all this, I realize I haven't even created my plans yet, and I really need to add that. Then you can choose the custom GPT here, and then you can start asking those questions, create your plans, and then go back to the conversation about your prompt here. So that's just a cool tip. You can use that on any custom GPT. You can start stacking all of those and then utilize those in one conversation. If you guys have any questions at all, feel free to go to myvisionagency.com. You can sign up for our free community where we do have open office hours that start as soon as our live training is over, Monday through Thursday. And if you are interested in signing up for HighLevel, you can do that here for a free 30-day trial. You'll also get a free membership in our reseller program. And if you're a current HighLevel customer, you'd like to join our reseller program, you can choose this option here. Thank you all so much for joining me today, and I look forward to working with you in open office hours. Go make your vision a reality. Bye.